Okay, so this is a really basic install of a dev site here. There's really not any content. I don't have any content at all, very literally. Um, we've got a couple of things going on over here in the plugins department. We've got WooCommerce installed. We've got Elementor and Elementor Pro installed. And then we have this plugin right here, Advanced Custom Fields. So just look at these on the actual plugin page here. Advanced custom fields, you're gonna need this. This is awesome. Elementor Pro, and then WooCommerce. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna build a custom template for a single product that we're gonna pull in some extra content using advanced custom fields. So we're gonna do a couple of things first. In fields, we're going to make a field group. So let's call this something like this field group. We're going to call it Woo Products. And so what we're going to do is we're going to add some fields. I'm just going to work from the top down. This would be the easiest way to do it. So we're going to add a couple of fields. We're going to call the first field label Woo. How about this bonus? Bonus 1. Woo bonus. This is going to be really handy if you just type in whatever you want for your title there. Let's do it like this. This will make more sense. We're going to call this field label Woo bonus, and then when you hit tab, it's going to make the field name for you, the single word, no space. It's going to make this slug for you. So whatever you want for that first field, it can't be anything else that's on the page. Title, excerpt, any of those things. Think of it like an ID. You need to make it unique for whatever page it's going to go in. We're going to leave it with just basic text. We're going to call this type bonus in here. Required, we're going to say no. Placeholder text, don't worry about. I mean, all this stuff is really, if you want to use it, that's great. If not, fine. Anyways, add field. So we'll close that first one. Now the second one, we're going to call this bonus image, and tab through there. Again, it's going to do that for you. But then down in here, we've got all these different field types. So we're going to use image in this one. These are great, obviously, depending on your situation. WYSIWYG editor, what you see is what you get. That's a good way to go too. But then we can also grab some of these things. So, you know, if you've got a page link, you can just like drop that right in there automatically. It's pretty cool. But we're going to drop an image in here. And then this is the preview size. Obviously, this makes it a lot easier to work with when you don't have, you know, some kind of full size kind of thing in your page. So, and then use the whole image array because that's going to pull in your alt tag too. So, close field. Now this is, we're just going to add these two things just so we can cruise through this. So now, show this field. We're going to, oh, okay, I see what we're doing here. Post is equal to, no, what are we doing here? Post type is equal to product. Okay, that's the solution on that. I use this guy over here quite a bit with if post category is equal to, and you can put the parent category in here, which is kind of cool. So guys, for example, let's do that. But post category is equal to, so I don't have any categories. Anyways, if post, again, post type is equal to product. We're going to go ahead and use that there. Okay, so now we've got a couple of fields. We've got how we're going to do this. You can make another rule group so you can use it in different sorts of ways. This is all pretty standard. You can look through that on your own, but now we're going to publish this. So this is where it gets good. So we're going to go over to products, all products. I just installed Woo. I don't have anything in here yet. We're going to make a product and go sample product, and you can see we've got our fields right here. This is what we're doing. Okay, so text here, and set my product image. I have hardly any images in here. We're gonna do some of this. Alt text. Okay, and then Woo bonus. Bonus is gonna be bonus content, and then add image. We'll drop in this little Kai's Batman drawing. Very cool. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and publish that now. The reason I went in this order is because we created our custom fields, and then we created some content using those fields. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and build our template, because if we didn't have any content to pull into the dynamic fields, you wouldn't know if you're doing it or not. All right, so we're going to make a single product template, and we're going to do this. We're going to call it single. And basically, you know, we don't need any of this. We're going to make our own. So we'll make it 2 columns. And let's go and look at our items. So now, because we have Woo installed, we have all these new product widgets now, which I'm thinking you're probably familiar with anyways, but we'll go ahead and drop in product title. And this is kind of interesting too, because what we can do is click in here and we go to preview settings. And we only have one product, so it probably just knows that that's what we're going to be using. You can see it already pulled in sample. So we're good to go there. Let's go back to our widgets. I didn't do price or any of that business. Crap. Anyways, let's do this. We're going to go to where's our product images? We'll drop that in next to that. Boom, there's our image. And now let's go and do something like a little bit different. So you can add any of these things that you want, whatever. But we're going to grab this text editor and drop this guy over here. And this is what's going on with the, let me make this a little bit easier to work with. I'm going to put some huge spaces around here. Drop this over to the M category, break that. I don't want this thing effing huge on the page. Okay, so now we're in our text editor widget that we just dropped in, and here's how we're going to connect. Here's how we're going to connect that dynamic field. So our dynamic tags is out of this little stack. Grab this guy, and we're going to say we're going to grab something out of an ACF field. And when we drop that over here, pop this in, our key, it's going to recognize that we have these fields in here. Woo bonus content. Jump over here now, and we're going to grab an image widget. And again, these are like just the very most basic, like this is how you use the tool. I mean, I wouldn't do it exactly like this, but these are like the really basic functions to get this thing started. So now under choose image, here's our dynamic thing. Boom, image field. And it knows that we're doing this. And pick our key, woo bonus image. Ding. And then we can do something like this even, if we had like an intersection, to drop that in there. And we're going to grab this guy and stuff him in here and stuff him in here and clear our freaking, boxed is fine, but we're going to go with no gap on this thing. So there you go. It's like you can have your additional business, and this isn't coming from WooCommerce. These are our own dynamic fields, and you can make whatever, whatever you want and stick in there. Yeah, so this is like really basic way to set this thing up, but that's what we're doing with those dynamic fields. So publish that, and we'll use this for all products. That's fine. Save and close. Yay, have a look. It looks amazing, doesn't it? Yeah, so that's, get back at it here, but that is custom fields, field groups, got that. And then if you go into your theme builder, there's your product single. There it is. Got questions, hit me up. Good luck with that.